أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إني أسألك أن تجعل عملي هذا خالصا لوجهك الكريم اللهم انفعني بما علمتني وعلمني بما ينفعني وزدني علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to lesson 2 of my Arabic class. First, let's do a little recap of what we did in lesson 1. In grammar, we talked about short and long vowels. Short vowels are the harakat, fatha, dhamma, kasra, and long vowels is double the sound of the haraka. It's caused by adding the corresponding letter alif, waw, ya to the haraka. We talked about tanween. Tanween is the double haraka, either two dhammas, two fathas, or two kasras. Tanween gives the an sound, baban, babun, babin. Tanween means indefinite most of the time, except when you see a tanween on a proper name. We also talked about the three types of words in Arabic, which are ism, fi'l, and harf. We talked a little bit about each of them. And then we talked about the four properties of ism, which are gender, number, whether the ism is definite or indefinite, and its status. We went a little deep into the gender of an ism, and we said in Arabic every ism has a gender. It's either muzakkar or mu'annath. By default, every ism is considered muzakkar unless it can prove that it is mu'annath by falling into one of the 6 categories. Either it's referring to a real female, the creation has a gender, female gender, or the word is a plural of non-human, or it is a body part which occurs in pairs in the body, or the word has certain letters at its end like ta marbuta. Names of cities and countries we said are often mu'annath. And then in addition to these categories, there are still certain words which are mu'annath just because the Arabs say they are mu'annath. In the Medina book, we did lessons 1 and 2, and we learned how to ask the question what in Arabic by using the word ma, how to ask who by using the word man, how to ask a question that yields a yes or no answer by using the harf hamza. We also learned the use of the pointing nouns hada to point at something near, this, and the use of the word zalika to point at something that is far. Let's go on to our lesson number 2. Today, inshallah, we want to talk about the second property of ism, which is its adad. Adad means number. In English, a word can be singular or it can be plural. So you can have house or houses, girl or girls, singular, plural. Arabic is unique in that it has specific words when you want to talk about two of something. So you have words that denote one, singular words, which are called mufrad. Then you also have plural words, which denote more than three of something, three or more than three of something. These are called jama words. But it also has a category called musanna words, which denotes two of something, dual of something. So let's look at mufrad first. A mufrad ism is basically an ism that denotes one. There is no special ending for a mufrad ism. You will just see an ism ending in tanween, or a definite ism would start with al and there will be no tanween, but there will be no special ending on a mufrad ism. We will look at certain mufrad ism and hopefully that will give us an idea of what a mufrad ism looks like. In this table, we are seeing 3 words written in blue and 3 in pink boxes. The blue are the muzakkar asma and the pink are the mu'annath asma. So the word is Muslim. You can see the word Muslim with tanween dhamma or tanween fatha or tanween kasra. When do we see dhamma? When do we see fatha? When do we see kasra? This is what the whole study of Arabic grammar is about. This depends on the role the word plays in the sentence. So we will not be able to answer that question right now because it's a long answer. It will take a lot of lessons to understand this. But for now we know that the same word can end in Dhamma, Fatha or Kasra. It will still mean the same. It will just have these different endings based on the role it is playing in the sentence. So the word Muslim can look like this: Muslimun, Tanween Dhamma, or if it is Mu'annas, Muslimatun. We talked in the first class about Mu'annas ism. Oftentimes when a word ends in ta marbuta, it is Mu'annas, and we see an example here. Muslimah, female Muslim. This word ends in ta marbuta, it's a Mu'annas ism. Muslimah, Muslimatun. Musliman or Muslimatan for female Muslim. Muslimin, male Muslim. Muslimatin, female Muslim. All of these 6 words are mufrad, singular ism. They are ending in tanween. However, if you want to make this mufrad ism definite, what you need to do is you add the lam at-ta'rif. What is that? It's the letters alif and lam at the beginning of a word. So you had the word Muslimun. That's an indefinite nakira ism, a Muslim. If you want to say the Muslim, you add alif lam, it becomes al-Muslim. What happened to the tanween? Muslimun had a tanween which we don't see in the word al-Muslimu. This is because, as we said, Muslimun is the tanween is indicating that it is indefinite, and the al is indicating that the word is now definite. You cannot have definite and indefinite at the same time. It will not make any sense. A Muslim, that doesn't make any sense. So either it's going to be Muslimun, tanween showing it's indefinite, or it will be al-Muslimu, no tanween, but the presence of al showing that it is definite. Both of these are mufrad ism. Both of these are mufrad, meaning they are singular. Similarly, harbun, indefinite singular ism. Al-harbu, definite singular ism. Singular mufrad, definite ma'arifa. Also, if you note, Muslim I've written in blue ink, and harb I've typed it in pink or purple, whatever this color is, to show that this is a feminine word. Why is the word harb mu'annath? This was in the list of Arabs said so. So it's the category number 6. Murshidan is a mufrad ism. Al-Murshida is also a mufrad ism. What is the difference between Murshidan and Al-Murshida? Murshidan is nakira, indefinite. Al-Murshida is ma'arifa, definite. We go down this list quickly. Shamsin, Ash-Shamsi. Both of them mean a sun, one sun. Shamsin means a sun, Ash-Shamsi means the sun, but each of them is talking about only one of the suns. Sadiqun, As-Sadiqu, honest. Najmun, An-Najmu, star. Sama'an, As-Sama'a, sky. Musafirun, Al-Musafiru, traveler. Sabilin, As-Sabili, way. Baytun, Al-Baytu, house. Baytun is a mufrad nakira ism, a house. Al-Baytu is a mufrad ma'rifa ism, the house. Both of them are talking about only one mufrad. Darin, ad-dari. This word also means house. Bayt is in blue, dar is in pink, because the word bayt is a muzakkar ism and the word dar is a mu'annath ism. Why is the word dar mu'annas? Which category? Category 6, Arab said so. Darin is nakira, indefinite. Ad-dari is ma'rifa, definite. Both of them are mufrad. Mufrad means singular, talking about one house. Bi'rin, well. Al-bi'ri, the well. Kitabun, book. Al-kitabu, the book. Udhunun, al-udhunu, ear. Bintin, al-binti, girl. Kursiyin, al-kursiyi, chair. Ka'san, al-ka'sa, cup. Mujtahidun, new word. Mujtahid means someone who is hardworking. A hardworking person is called mujtahidun. Talking about a specific hardworking person, you will say al-mujtahidu, the hardworking person, man. Khamrin, alcohol. Al-khamri, the alcohol. Kafirun, disbeliever. Al-kafiru, the disbeliever. We are talking about the second property of ism, which is its number. And in terms of number, an ism can be mufrad, musanna, or jama. Mufrad means one of something. A mufrad ism will just end in tanween if it is nakira, or start with al and not end in tanween if it is marifa. There is nothing special about it, no special ending. Just absence of a special ending will be mufrad. The second category in number is musanna, and ism can be musanna. Musanna means dual, talking about two of something. This is very easy to identify because there are only two possible endings. If an ism is a musanna ism, there are only two possible endings. The ism will end either in ani, alif noon kasra, ani, or it will end in aini, ya noon kasra. These are the only two options that will be there if the ism is a musanna ism, a dual ism. We had the chart above, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. If we want to talk about two, this is how you will see: Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini. Let me show you how that came about. So if it is one male Muslim, the word could be written as Muslimun or Musliman or Muslimin. Dhamma or Fatha or Kasra, depending on the role, still each of them means one male Muslim. If you want to say two male Muslims, then you will see either Muslimani, Muslimaini, or Muslimaini. Same thing, Muslimaini. If you are talking about one female Muslim, you will see the word Muslimatun with a Dhamma, or Muslimatan, two Fatha, or Muslimatin, two Kasra. You want to talk about two female Muslims, you will see the word Muslimatani or Muslimataini, Muslimataini. So hopefully you're picking the common ending. It's either ani or aini. One more time, you want to make a dual word from a singular word, you will have to add the ending ani or aini. So if you have the word Muslimun, that's your word. You had the word Muslim, it was ending in tanween dhamma. To make it dual, you first strip the word Muslimun of its tanween dhamma. The last harakat on the word Muslim, the two dhammas, remove those. You're left with Muslim. And then you add the ending alif noon kasra, ani. This will give you Muslimani. If your original mufrad word was Musliman, two fatha, you remove the two fathas at the end, you're left with Muslim, add aini, now you get Muslimaini. Lastly, if your word was Muslimin, kasratain, two kasras, to make it dual, remove the two kasras, you're left with Muslim, add the aini ending, and you're left with Muslimaini. So basically there are only two choices, either ani or aini. When do you do ani? When do you do aini? How do I choose? If the mufrad ends in dhamma, like the first one, Muslimun, then the dual will have ani. If your mufrad ended in dhamma, then its dual form will end in ani. If your mufrad ended either in fatha or in kasra, its dual form you will only choose aini. Now you don't have a choice, you'll only choose aini. For the dhamma, you have to choose ani. For the fatha or kasra, you have to choose aini.